Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning to you guys, and happy Monday to you. Let me ask you a question. Do you feel that time has kind of got you around the throat and you're going, I've got so much to do. I don't know how to go about all of these things and achieve what I'm after. And by the end of the day, you've accomplished, or you feel like you've accomplished like nothing. I want to talk about two powerful ways that you can grab a hold of time and say, you're in my control now. Guys, my name is Victoria Garcia. So glad you're here. Those of you who are coming in at a later time during the day, give me a hashtag replay. So glad you're here. You might want to grab a pen and paper because I want to give you some tips that can help you. Now, my name again is Victoria Garcia, and I help network marketers to achieve what they're after in their lives with tips and strategies so that you can attain what you're after. So again, welcome. Let's get into this. So first and foremost, when we look at our business, right? When we look at our life, we have to take into consideration that this is our life. Not somebody else's, not what we hear on TV, that this is our life and this is what we're striving for, this is what we're going into, okay? So when you look at that, you need to think about, what is my vision for now, 6 months down the road, right? And for the future. What is my vision? And this does not only take in business. This takes in your family. This takes in your finances. This takes in every aspect of your life. I recommend grabbing a sheet of paper and jotting down, what is your vision? See, because we're going to all have those times where we're going, if I have to do one more day, right? We've all been there, right? But if we have it in a journal, and all you guys know I'm a firm believer in journal. Why? Not just because it's another task that you have to do, but because it gives you a reference to go back to. So when you have one of those days, right, you can go and you can pull out that journal and you can be able to encourage and motivate yourself even in the midst of that. Can we call it a downer day? Can we call it lack of motivation day? Like, I want to go back to bed day? We've all been there. Okay, so that's why I firmly believe journaling it out. What is it that you're focused on? For, again, not only your business, but your family, your dog. I mean, all you guys know by now, and if you don't, I have a 4-year-old chocolate lab, and we go out every morning, rain or shine. That includes snow, but then here in Seattle, we don't get that very often. We get more rain, we do the snow. But we're out there in the yucky weather, right? Because I know that I need to keep her and myself healthy. This is another thing that we need to think about is, so when you're looking at that vision that you're going after for your life, it's got to it's got to encompass everything about you. I mean, are you married? I know for Sundays, I turn off everything, all my internet stuff, because that's my time with my husband. So we need to think about those times and what is the vision for the totality of our lives, okay? And so jot it down and figure out. If you haven't figured that out, this is a good time to sit down and think, what am I after? What is my family after? What do I need to do? Okay? Now, here's some things that I want to, tools, if you will, right? Because I want to provide you with tools and strategies to help you. Okay? So what I recommend is taking a look, grabbing out your phone, make your phone work for you, right? Grabbing out your phone and jot down everything that you have to do within the week. Now, this took me about 2 or 3 days to do because I don't remember everything I do. So I would jot down everything within that week, and it would allow me to see, first of all, am I doing more on Monday and like nothing on Tuesday, right? So I can divvy that out, right? I can also assess, is there any here in everything that I'm telling myself that I have to do, is there anything in here that maybe if I'm more than one, somebody else you can be able to give that to them? Guys, I am not a mother. I am a mother to a 4-year-old chocolate lab. I'm not a mother of a 2-year-old or I'm a 3-year-old. But I do know that whatever age, they can do activities. They can put their toys away. So there is, gear what you're going to give to them to do in accordance with their age. Can I also give you a side note? As somebody who was in the military for 8 years, I was a drill sergeant. I was so used that everything has to be folded a certain way, right? And so if I come then back to, let's say, my husband, and I look at a towel that has not been folded right, and I go back in there and redo it, guys, let me from my heart say, that tells that person that was willing to help me out, really what you did was a waste of your time and you didn't do it right. If you're willing to delegate and tell them, maybe why you do what you do, but let them do it. Give it to them. Appreciate that they took it on to help you and then leave it alone, right? So look at that schedule, jot out on your calendar on the phone, or if you like the hardback schedule. I like the ones that kind of divvy out the day like 8:30, 8:45, right? So you can block out your time and you can look at, okay, this is when I'm doing this activity, this is when I'm doing this activity, this is when I'm doing this activity. It keeps you in tow with what you're going to do. If from this time to this time you're going to go do laundry, go do laundry. If you're going to work your business from here to here, go work your business. Shut the door, right? And when you're doing that, may I also interject, that's when you want to do not busy work, but income producing work, because that is the 2 hours, 3 hours that you have in there specifically. Here's a rule of thought that I go by. If it is going into your residual, bringing you income, that's the activities you want to be doing there. If it's other busy work, you could even be doing that, around the family or whatever it might be. But stay away from busy work. Do the income producing work there, okay? So I want to thank you for jumping in and being with me today. Couple things here that I want to provide for you. First and foremost, if you guys have Audible, I really, really love the Audible book, The One Thing. The One Thing keeps you out of overload and kind of keeps you tracked on, because I know especially as women, we love to think that we can do 60 million things. The thing is, if we're doing 60 million things, we are not focused on what we're really doing. So the Audible book or the book is called The One Thing. It's very short, but it's really down to heart and it will help you out a lot. I also want to remind you that we have a free webinar with additional tools and strategies to help you in building and maybe ideas that will help you to strategize here, especially here on Facebook. So I'm going to be putting in my stories the next Tuesday and Wednesdays. If you want the information, feel free to comment down below and I'll get that to you. But these again are tips to be able to help you. It is free, right? And these strategies will help you even more to achieving what you're after, okay? So I will be here again on Wednesday morning. I want to wish you an amazing, amazing day. And take care, guys. We'll see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.